You just recorded your first podcast episode. You're fired up, you're proud of it, and ready to share it with the world. But now you're staring at Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and asking yourself, how the heck do I get my podcast episode on all of these? Uploading to each one manually, that's a one-way ticket to frustration and wasted time. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to upload your podcast to every major platform using just one dashboard. Not only that, but stick around because at the end, I'm going to show you your battle-tested strategies that will actually get people to listen to your podcast. Because just uploading it isn't enough. All right, let's get started. Now, before you throw your podcast out into the world, there are a few things you want to double check. Finalize your audio. Your episode should be clean, edited, and free of background noise or awkward pauses. Write a compelling episode title. It should grab attention and give listeners a reason to click. Craft a clear and engaging episode description. Let people know what the episode is about and what they'll get out of it. Upload high-quality cover art that's visually appealing and sized correctly for podcast platforms. Choose your podcast category and relevant tags to improve discoverability. Set your release schedule. Decide if you're publishing weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly so listeners know what to expect. Once these boxes are checked, you're ready to distribute your podcast like a pro. Most beginners think that they have to upload their podcast to each platform manually. Wrong. What you need is a distribution platform, and here's what that means. Instead of uploading to Spotify, Apple, YouTube, and everywhere else one at a time, you upload once to your distribution platform. That platform then handles the rest. Using one saves you time, headaches, and mistakes. You only have to upload one file, one time. Any changes like title edits, new cover art, or updated descriptions get reflected across all platforms. Your analytics are in one place, and your content goes live faster with no delays. So why Disctopia? Out of all the platforms out there like Anchor, Podbean, and Patreon, Disctopia stands out. First, you own your audience data. Nobody else controls it. Second, you get multiple monetization options. Subscriptions, pay-per-plays, direct donations, even merch integrations. Third, you get advanced analytics. With TruePlay metrics, you don't just see downloads, you see real engagement. And fourth, you get unlimited uploads. No caps, no bandwidth worries, no hidden fees. Disctopia isn't just for podcasts either. It's both for video, music, and indie films too. Now, let's break down the engine that powers podcast distribution. The RSS feed. RSS stands for Really Simple Syndication. It's basically a special URL that tells podcast platforms everything about your show. Your title, your episodes, your cover art, your descriptions, all of it. Every time you publish a new episode, that feed updates. And platforms like Apple, Spotify, and Amazon automatically check your RSS feed to see if there's new content. If you're using Disctopia, here's what happens. Disctopia creates your RSS feed when you sign up and upload your show. Each time you publish a new episode, Disctopia updates your feed. Platforms pull from that feed and make your new episode live. You only have to upload once. No more copy-pasting descriptions 15 times. Here's how you do it step by step. Sign up for a Disctopia account. Upload your podcast title, description, cover art, and your first episode. Disctopia will automatically create your RSS feed. Now, this part is important. You need to claim your podcast on the major directories. This means going to Spotify for podcasters, Apple Podcast Connect, Amazon Music for podcasters, and so on. Each platform has a short form you fill out, and at the end, you paste in your RSS feed link from Disctopia. That's it. You only have to do this once for each platform. After that, any new episode you publish in Disctopia gets pushed out automatically to every single one of them. Upload your description on Disctopia, it updates everywhere. Replace an audio file, it updates everywhere. Disctopia handles all of it behind the scenes. Okay, so now you've uploaded your episode. You hit publish, it's live everywhere, and now you're sitting there thinking, all right, how do I actually get people to listen? Because just being on Spotify and Apple isn't enough. You need to put in the work to get ears on your show. The first thing I recommend is chopping up your episodes into short clips, especially if you're doing video. Grab the most interesting or controversial soundbite, turn it into a 30-second reel, and post it on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, everywhere your audience hangs out. Next, bring on guests that people actually want to hear from. And here's the trick. Don't just pick people you know. Pick guests with an audience of their own, because when this episode drops, they'll help you promote it to their followers too. Now, don't forget about email. If you've got a list, use it. Every time you publish an episode, send out a quick update to let your audience know it's live. It doesn't have to be fancy, just something that keeps them coming back. And finally, consider going beyond audio. Start recording your episodes on videos and post them to YouTube. People scroll past audio waves and static images, but they'll stop when they see a face. There's a level of connection that comes through visually that audio alone can't match. The more formats you use, the more chances you have to get discovered. If you want to publish your podcast everywhere without the stress, guesswork, or busy work, Disctopia is your platform. It centralizes your uploads, distributes to every major app, and gives you tools to build an audience that actually engages with your content. You can get started with the first link in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a tip on growing your show. And if you want to dive deeper into how to monetize your podcast, watch the video on the screen right now. See you in the next one.